Good morning. It's Jammy Preschool. Good job, guys. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope you're all wearing your pajamas. I hope that you just got out of bed and were like, oh yeah, I don't even have to get dressed. It makes the day just a little bit easier sometimes, huh? Especially when you're trapped at home. So I am so excited that you guys are here, and we're gonna go ahead and get started, okay? It's a brand new week, so let's start with the pledge. Get your right hand out and put it on your heart, and we are gonna do our Pledge of Allegiance, okay? Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on our calendar, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pick this one. Why do you think I'm picking this hand? I wonder. Okay, so it is our last week of April. Normally, in a month, we usually only have 4 weeks of school, but this week is a little bit different because we have a couple of days in the first week and a couple of days in the last week, which makes it a 5-week month. So some months actually have 5 weeks in it. And we're clear down here on this super big number. Are you guys ready to count to this really big number and find out what today is? Today's Tuesday, but let's see what the number is, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Good job. Today is Tuesday, April 28th. Good job. Okay, let's sing our Days of the Week song, okay? We're going to do English and then Spanish. Here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. Good job, guys. Okay, and now let's sing our months of the year song because this is our last week of school. So we aren't going to have a lot more practice of this. We have 3 more times to practice this, and then you're going to have it up here, huh? Okay, here we go. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Great job, you guys. Okay, so now let's review what we have let's review our new things for the week, okay? It's a new week, so we have new shape, new color, new letters. Although our shapes and our colors, we've already gone through a couple times. So first off, let's do our shape. Here is our shape. What is this guy? Who said circle? Did you guys say circle? You guys all know this one. This is a circle. Good job. Okay, now here is our color of the week. But first I'm going to show it to you in sign language, and I want you to see if you can remember what it is, okay? You take your first point your finger and you do this. Do you remember that? What color is this? Is it red? Yeah, good job, guys. It's red. So our color of the week is red, and the sign language for that is this. Good. Okay, now we have 3 new letters this week. All right, and they're still lowercase. We're still working on the little guys, the little lowercase letters. So let's start with the first one. This guy right here is what letter? Did you say S? Good. This is the lowercase s. He looks just like his big daddy, his capital S, right? The capital and the lowercase look the same. What sound does the S make? Does it say S? Good. Let's sing the song. The S says S, the S says S. Every letter makes a sound. The S says S. Good. Okay, here's our next letter. This is another lowercase letter, and it looks a little bit like his capital. What letter is this guy right here? This is the letter T. Good. And what sound does the T make? T, T. Good. The T says T. The T says T. Every letter makes a sound. The T says T. Good. Okay, we have one more letter. This is a lowercase as well, and he also looks similar to his capital, but he's got a little bit of a tail right here. What letter is this guy? Do you know? This is the letter U. U. And the U says what? Good. The U says The U says Every letter makes a sound. The U says Good. Like umbrella. Good. Okay. And this week for our number of the week, we're actually doing a bunch of numbers. Do you guys remember what we did last week? We're going to do that one more week. We have 3 more days of practicing this, okay? So we're going to count by tens. We're going to start with number 10 right here, and we're going to go clear to 100, okay? Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Good. Let's do that one more time. We're going to go a little bit slower. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Good. Okay, here's a question for you. If each box of these had numbers of candy in them, if there were 10 pieces of candy in this box, and 20 pieces of candy in this box, and 30 in this box, and we went all the way through and put candy in every box for the number that was there, which box has the most candy? That's a tough question. Which box would have so many pieces of candy in it? So really the question I'm asking is, which number is bigger? Do you know? It's 100. Yep, 100 is a really big number. If we had 100 pieces of candy, they'd have to be little teeny tiny to fit in this square, because 100 is a lot of pieces of candy, where 10 pieces of candy is like the number of fingers you have on your hands, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 pieces of candy sitting in a pile, right? You could eat those probably if they were little, but 100 pieces of candy would be this. You'd have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Whoa, that would be so much candy. Good job, guys, on your counting. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so well. Okay, this is a little message for moms and dads. There is a really cute little video out on YouTube, and I wasn't sure how to link it to the video, and I didn't want to break any, laws. So if you want to do a search on YouTube for alphabet occupations, there's this really cute video. It's called Alphabet Occupations, ABC Jobs Songs for Kids. And you can go ahead and play this for your child. It will teach them a little bit about different occupations, but it also has the alphabet. So I'll give you a little preview right here. And then if you'd like to find this and play it, I'll let them watch the whole thing. Here you go.
Hi kids, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A. Astronaut. A.
B. Ballerina. B.
C. Conductor. C.
Okay, enjoy that video. Okay, so this week we're learning something kind of fun. We're learning about different occupations, Or another word for occupations is profession. And sometimes you'll hear people say, what do you want to be when you grow up? So what kind of a job do you want to do? What kind of a thing do you think sounds fun when you get big? Okay, so there's so many different jobs to do. Do you remember when we had the police officers come and they came and talked to you guys and they were wearing their full suit and they drove the cool police car? That is a occupation, okay? That is something they do for a living or a profession. There are so many other things. You could be a gardener, you could be a mommy or a daddy, and you could also have more than one thing that you do, right? You can be a mommy or a daddy, and you could be a lawyer, or you could be a firefighter, or you could be, and there's a whole bunch of different occupations that you can do. So I am going to show you up on our bulletin board that we have a whole bunch of cute little pictures of a whole bunch of different occupations. So we're going to go through those and we're going to talk about some of the occupations. And I want you guys to be thinking about what each of those occupations do. What do those people do in those jobs? And I want you to be thinking, I wonder, would it be fun for me to be a soldier? Or would I rather be a doctor? Or do I want to be a plumber? Or whatever the occupation is, okay? So I'm going to go through those with you right now, okay? Okay, here are all of our different occupations. Now this is not all of them, but this is some occupations that you might consider doing when you grow up. So you'll go to school and you keep getting different lessons and you learn more and more until eventually you go to college, and you don't have, some of these don't need college, but you can learn special skills to be able to do one of these jobs. So we're going to start up here at the very top. What do you think this job is right here? What do you think this person does? They're holding some papers and this thing. That's a special tool you use to draw. That's a protractor and some plans, and that means that that person is a contractor. They build houses or big buildings. So that's a job. This little guy right here, he's holding some books that say law on it. He is a lawyer, and so he would defend people if they got into any type of trouble and they needed some help to go to court. That job would be someone that does that. And if you guys have mommies or daddies that do any of these jobs, I want you to clap really loud when we get to a job that your mommy or daddy does. Okay, this guy right here, he's got a little kitty. And so he, excuse me, he is called a veterinarian. He is a doctor for animals. So if an animal gets sick, you take them to the veterinarian and they will help them feel better. And this guy right here, you guys know who that is because we went and visited them at the fire station. What does this guy right here do? Firefighter. Yeah, he comes and he puts out fires if something is on fire, or if they're paramedics as well, they come out to your house with an ambulance and they help you feel better, don't they? Okay, what do you think this lady here does? I think she does the same thing I do. I think she is a teacher. Who wants to be a teacher? Anyone? I know my little Addie said she wanted to be a teacher. Okay, what's this guy right here? This guy is a mailman. He gets the mail and sorts it and puts it in your mailbox and delivers it to you. That's a really important job. Okay, what's this guy? This guy is a builder or a contractor, and he can build houses as well. He'll look at those plans that the first person, the architect, did, and he will build the building from those plans. Okay, we met one of these guys. What is this job right here? Police officer. Good. And they help keep us safe, right? If we ever get lost, we can find a police officer, and they're good guys. All right, what do you think this lady does right here? This lady is called a nurse. A nurse is somebody that works in a hospital and takes care of people. They give them shots and they give them medicine and they make sure they're comfortable and they're so nice. Nurse would be a fun job. This one here, this guy is a judge, and he will work at a courthouse. See this little thing right here? It kind of looks like a hammer, but that's not a hammer. He will bang that on a little piece of wood to kind of get your attention in the courtroom. But he is in charge of listening to both sides of a story. So a lot of times a judge and a lawyer will work close together, and the judge will decide what's going to happen to somebody that had to go to court. All right, down here we've got this little guy right here. This little guy right here is a plumber. So if you have a sink in your house with a faucet, or if you ever take a hot bath or a hot shower, this is the guy you can thank for it, because he's the one who put in your faucets, and he's the one who helped with your hot water heater so that you have nice warm water to take a shower in. Okay, this one here, this lady right here is a newscaster. So if you ever watch the news or see people on TV and they're holding a microphone and they're telling you what's going on around the world, that would be a newscaster. That would be a fun job too. Actually, all of these would be so fun. Okay, this one, oh, you know what? I told you the wrong one. This one right here, what do you think that is? That one is a teacher. That's like Miss Tammy right there. That's a teacher. And you know what I did? I told you that this lady right here was a teacher, but guess what she is? She is a librarian. Librarian. She works in a library, and she loves to read, and she knows so much about books, and she sorts them, and she could tell you which books are good to read and which one you might like if you have a certain topic. So that's a librarian right there. And then this is a teacher, just like Miss Tammy. Okay, this one right here, what do you think she is? She is a scientist. And scientists do all different, there are so many different kinds of scientists. They work with all the different little teeny tiny itty bitty things that we can't see. They work with our bodies, and they work with chemicals, and they work with all kinds of things to make things better for us. Scientist is a good job. Okay, this one here. Do you remember when we made something similar to that? Do you remember what we called that? We used that, it was called an X-ray. So this lady right here is an X-ray technician. She works in a building or in a hospital where they take X-rays to see if you have any broken bones. And what do you think? Look at this guy's X-ray. Look real careful. Do you think he has any broken bones? Uh-oh. Yep, right there. Oh, poor guy. Good thing they have an X-ray tech to help him. Okay, and then this guy here, this guy's a paramedic. So this guy works closely with the firefighter, and he will come out if you call and say, oh my goodness, I slipped at my house and I got hurt. If you can't drive yourself to the hospital because you're too hurt, you call these guys and they will rush out to your house and they will pick you up and they will help make sure you're stable and safe, and they will get you to the hospital where you can work with the X-ray tech, or this job, which is a doctor. You'll work with a doctor, and doctors are there to help keep you safe and healthy, and they'll look over your body to make sure that you're getting all the stuff you need to be healthy. So that's another job, a doctor. Okay, then we have this guy right here. This guy's a soldier, and soldiers are so important. They help keep us safe as well, and they fight for our country, and they make sure that we can live in our wonderful, beautiful, safe homes with our mommies and daddies and brothers and sisters, and we really like soldiers. Remember during Veterans Day when we had Mr. Ron come and show us all of his hats, and we had Waverly's dad give us his stuff to look at? Soldiers are great. Okay, then we got this guy right here. Does anyone recognize this little mirror right here? Has anyone seen one of those before? If you've ever gone to the dentist, that's what that guy is. If you've ever gone to the dentist, you will see that mirror. But they don't just do those mirrors, They help with what? Where do they put that? In your mouth. And they look at your teeth, and they keep your mouth healthy and your teeth healthy. And they keep reminding you to do what? Brush your teeth. Floss your teeth. And then when you go in, if they look and look, they'll say, oh, good, no cavities. You're doing such a good job brushing, That's a dentist. And then our last one right over here, what do you think this guy does for a living? He has a bowl and a spoon. I think I know what he is. He is a chef. He cooks food. Everyone loves food, especially yummy food. That would be a fun job too. So I want you guys, I'm going to back up. I want you guys to look at this whole wall, and I want you to decide which job sounds fun to you. Which of these jobs do you think you would want to do when you get big and you get all done with school? Okay, it is worksheet time. So look through your packet until you find a worksheet that looks like this. It'll say April 28 to 30. So you're gonna grab that packet, okay? And the first worksheet that you're gonna do is gonna be, hopefully, if I did it right, it's the first one on the stack, okay? So it's this guy right here. Move that back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. This one here, it's called closet counting. Okay, so you're going to write your name at the top of your page, and then you're going to write the number of each object in the box below. So it is asking you at the bottom, it is saying how many, that says how many, and then it's showing you a picture. So you're going to look and you're going to say, okay, I am looking for that object in this closet. How many of those shoes, that's a little shoe, how many of those shoes do you see in that closet? So you're going to look and you're going to say, well, let's see, I see, if it's exactly like that, you look here and you say, oh, there's only one. But actually, it's a little confusing because there are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here in this box, you're going to write a number 4. Okay, and then there's one other question. You're going to look for how many of this jacket. Okay, so look through the jacket and see how many there are. And remember that some of them might be turned a little bit, right? So it might not look exactly like that, but you're looking for jackets. And then you're going to write that number right there. Okay, then you're done with that one. Okay, so then the next one you're going to do is you're going to color your dinosaur. So you're going to color each letter A. You're going to color anything that is a letter A. If you see an A on it, color it blue. So do you see this letter A up here? Where is that letter A? It's in the sky. So you're going to color the whole sky all the way around, all of that blue. And then look down here, there's another letter A can you see that? Way down there. There's a letter A way down there. So this letter A down here is saying color the water blue. So color the water all blue. Okay, so A is blue, and then B, the letter B, right there, is green. So anything that has a letter B on it, color it green. Okay, so the dinosaur has B's on it, and the trees have B's on it. And look, even these little plants down here have a B and a B. Okay, and then there's one more. The letter C, right here, you're going to color anything that has the letter C on it, you're going to color it yellow. So look through the whole thing and see if you can find what has a letter C and color it yellow. I see 2 things. I see the sun and the very tippy top of that lava mountain up there, that volcano. Okay? So color that pretty dinosaur for me. And if you want to have your moms take a picture and send it to me, I would love to see it. Okay. Then this last one is kind of fun. This one's called a jungle hunt. Same thing, write your name at the top, and you're going to find these objects down here. Look for these objects hidden somewhere in the picture. See if you can find those. So like, see right here, you're looking and you're going to say, oh, I need to find one of those. That's a comb. So you're going to look up here in the picture. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. You're going to look up here in the picture, and you are going to find a comb. So there's a comb, so you can circle it. Okay, and then do the same thing for the cupcake and the watch and the violin and the mouse. Find them in your picture and circle them. Good job, guys. Okay, our art project for this week is really pretty simple and fun. You're just going to take this page, you're going to see that in your packet of worksheets, and then attached to that same packet of worksheets, you're going to see a little baggie that has a bunch of little shapes in it. Okay, so what you're going to do is, it's kind of like a puzzle. Okay, you're going to open up this and you're going to take out all of your shapes and you're going to try to match up where these shapes go on here. Okay, you're going to lay it flat on a table and you're going to keep trying. Sometimes you have to flip them around and you'll say, ooh, that one goes right there, and so you'll lay it right there. And then you'll look for another one and you'll say, oh, I think this one goes right there. And then you're going to just keep trying until and you might look at that one and say, oh, that goes right there, but does it? Is it too big or does it fit? I think that one fits. And keep going until you have all of the puzzle pieces on your board. And then once you have it on your board, you can either glue them down or you can just take them off and keep going and do this over and over. It's a really fun game. Good job, guys. Okay, now I'm going to read you guys a story called What Will I Be by James Levine. When I grow up, what will I be? Come play a guessing game with me. You'll find a lot of little cues to help you name the job I will choose. Every morning I will make bread and bagels and cake and donuts. Bagels, pies, and cakes, donuts round and muffins sweet. Doing my job will be a treat. What will I be? What do you think that this guy's going to be? A baker. Good job. Okay, what's the next one? I'll work with actors every day, rehearsing to put on a play. They'll learn their parts and all the rest. I'll help them be their very best. What will I be? A director. A director helps make movies. Okay, what's this one over here? My classroom will be lots of fun. I'll have a smile for everyone. I'll teach my students things I know and try to help them learn and grow. What will I be? A teacher. Good job. Okay, what about this little guy? I'll wear a badge that's shiny bright, and I'll protect you day and night, at home, at school, and all around. I'll work to keep you safe and sound. What will I be? A police officer. Good job. All right. Point and click and press that key. Got a question? Just ask me. I like computers and what they do. I'll be happy to answer you. What will I be? A computer scientist. Remember when we talked about scientists? That's a special kind of scientist, huh? A computer scientist. Good. All right, here we go. What's this little guy? Yes, Your Honor, is what they'll say in my courtroom every day. I'll wear a robe that's very long, and I'll decide what's right and wrong. What will I be? A judge. Sound the siren loud and clear. I've got my hose, my hat, my gear. I'll be ready, have no doubt. I'll come to put the fire out. What will I be? A firefighter. I'll have everything it takes to change those tires and fix those brakes. Come to my garage, I'll say. You will soon be on your way. What will I be? This little guy over here, he fixes cars. Is he a mechanic? Good. Okay, what about this little guy? In my work clothes, boots, and hat, I will build things just like that. Maybe a bridge for trucks and cars. Maybe a skyscraper up to the stars. What will I be? A construction worker. Good job. Okay, what's this one? If you want to talk to me, outer space is where I'll be. In my spaceship, I'll explore places never seen before. What will I be? An astronaut. Good job. Okay, I'll point my toes, I'll bend and sway, I'll leap and twirl the time away, and then I'll bow quite gracefully while everybody claps for me. What will I be? A dancer. All right, what's this little girl? When you feel sick, you'll come to me. I'll check your heart, I'll tap your knee. I'll give you medicine with a spoon, and you'll feel better very soon. What will I be? A doctor. Good. Ooh, here we go. I will fly my plane into the clouds and out again. I'll whiz through the air and zoom all around, then I'll land it safely on the ground. What will I be? A pilot. Good job. Let's see, whose daddy was a pilot? Waverly's? No, Atlee's daddy is a pilot. Okay. I'll have an office of my own, a great big desk, a telephone. I'll be as busy as can be, working for my company. What will I be? A business person. Yeah, there's lots of different jobs under that title, business person. Okay, rain and sleet and even snow, will they stop me? No, no, no. I'll deliver, I'll get through. Here's a letter just for you. What will I be? A mail carrier. All right, and then here's this one. On TV, I'll give reports on traffic and weather, business and sports. I'll cover it all from A to Z. If something happens, it's news to me. What does this person do? What will I be? A newscaster. Good job. Okay, here we go. Smile, I'll say. Hold that pose. Snap is how the shutter goes. My camera's ready. The film is in it. You'll have your picture in a minute. What will I be? A photographer. Good job. Okay, one more. All the people will vote for me, so in the White House I will be. I'll lead the country well, and then I hope they'll vote for me again. What will I be? The president. Good job, guys. The end.